Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece Manga Chapter 1107. So, the giant parrots, they are here. They've come to collect Luffy. Not really much to say about them because we left off last chapter with them, so like the hype of them being here for Luffy kind of died down from then. But they're here, the Straw Hats know they're here as well, so there's that. So after that, we kind of flick over to Zoro versus Wablucci, and now that's still going on. I have mixed feelings about it, simply because I was never a fan of him coming back in the first place. So when he made his first appearance back in Dressrosa after the time skip, I was really like, I never wanted a rematch fight because I simply would think that Luffy would just beat him quicker, regardless if Wablucci had gotten stronger as well. And rightly so, rightly so, because when it came down to it, when they had their fight, Gear 5 spoke to Wablucci very easily. And I still believe that Gear 4, like if they met in Dressrosa times, Gear 4 would have still spoke to Wablucci. Maybe not as quickly, but spoken to him nonetheless. At least that's my personal opinion. So I was always interested, if he must return, for him to fight another Straw Hat and for them to therefore easily beat him. And Zoro is not living up to it. He's not living up to it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna keep it a buck. He's not living up to it right now. Something he says within the chapter makes me kind of think that, this whole time, he's been playing with him, but I kind of find it hard to believe. And the thing I'm talking about is when Zoro says, you make it sound like you're controlling the pace of this fight. He says that to Lucci. And now, I just feel like this fight has been going on too long. And that's really all that I'm going to say about it. So we've kind of flipped back over to Luffy and company after that, where Luffy is talking to a bunny. Luffy's called a bunny weak. Fair enough, he's called females weak before in the past. But this is the first time that Luffy has heard of the Nika. So he doesn't know, that's his true level of ability yet. But, I guess this is the stepping stone to walking towards that. And, He then goes on to send Saturn flying with an attack. And now, granted, this isn't spectacular in the sense of, we've seen attacks affect Saturn previously, and he gets sent flying. aka Kuma gave him a one bang and he was sent flying as well. Did this do lasting damage to Saturn? Then yeah, cool, that's a win, because that would be the first time we've seen someone do lasting damage to Saturn. But if not, it's meh. Let's keep it real. It's meh. But then after the fact, we find out that members of before I speak about that, actually, we have that whole instant where Kizaru was going too far at Bunny, killing her off, but in hops Sanji, and he defends the hit. Like, he takes the hit like it's nothing. Well, maybe he kicked it away, I'm not too sure, but he definitely, at the very least, defended against it. And he's like, yeah, my love is stronger than your light. So what I feel like that this did for me was set up a fight between Kizaru and Sanji, and I'm all for it. Let Sanji shine, pun intended. Let Sanji shine. Let him have his fight with Kizaru. And now, I don't know. In all honesty, I don't know if Sanji should be strong enough to deal with an admiral right now. I don't know. But that is not an excuse for this fight to... It doesn't have to be a win. But it is a good opportunity to put Sanji in a good light. That pun wasn't intended. I just can't think of no way to say it. I was trying to avoid it. But yeah, it's a good opportunity to put Sanji in a good light, win or no win. But just don't make him get cakewalked. Let's do something good for Sanji here, because he started it off. Don't ruin it. Just finish it. Kind of thing. So the other last thing that I kind of want to mention about this chapter is the fact that we have members of the Blackbeard Pirates turn up on Egghead. And at first, I thought it was to kind of collect Saturn's Devil of Fruit ability, if that's what he has. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Again is mentioned that Blackbeard is special. Do we get any more insight into that? Then we already know. Hell to the no. But again, it is mentioned. But I'm really just wondering why they're here. Because at first, like I said, I thought it was to collect Saturn's Death ability. Doesn't seem to be the case. But they are still present. And now, so that's that to find out. And the very last thing as well is that we have Kuribu, who finally does mention that, yo, I'm so glad to see you guys because I want to meet your captain. Bring me to your captain, kind of thing. And I guess because I'm not the biggest fan of Kuribu, I'm not a fan of all of them, honest. I don't really care. And I think it's because of this no sense of care that I'm kind of rooting for like Vangaga and who's you, Katrina, to just turn around and say that no, we ain't bringing you to our captain. Peace, kind of thing. But that's everything to say about this chapter. I am going to give it a 3-star rating. And like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.